Okay, right. I think we're back in the room.
Anyone can put JTAC over there?
Rick's gone. He's gone for a 15-minute break.
Oh, he is stretching his legs. Coming in when you're done. Okay.
Hey, hello again.
The candle special XL said, a little leg strong.
Yeah, exactly. Well, for you guys, not for me, I tell you. Right, okay, so fortunately it's remembered everything. There are some various restrictions now. So we've noticed that we can't get certain weapons here, which is interesting. So we can move on to the targets. Right, so one of the things I'll do now.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm on my way there. Puck's on his way.
He's on his way with some supplies. Is that from Rasmalai, yeah? Okay. Yeah, they've changed quite a few things. At least you're not round by Dubai or Abu Dhabi or anything like that. Because, have you ever heard, I don't know whether you know this, pup, but years ago, you might not know this, Wiz, but I think you might. Did you know years ago in Dubai, they did a survey on cartoons through the ages, and they found that the people in Dubai do not like the Flintstones. Did you know that?
I did not.
But when they extended the survey to other areas, they found the people in Abu Dhabi do.
I've got please laugh, so shut up.
It was a bit sarcastic, Sting. What was that?
Oh, yeah. Grand targets. And we had it down to like 3 targets. Yeah.
Look, I did warn you that you can do it at your own risk. However, it will only record when the base is gone. It's not going to record these, odd little targets. And I accidentally found the data that it keeps with everything in. And I suppose I could have gone in and tweaked, but I'm sure there'll be a checksum or something. So just have to do it again. Just think of the fun you're going to have for the second time.
I don't want to.
I'm afraid you're going to have to. It's better than starting it up each week and finding they're all back to normal.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Jeez. 3 weeks, and I thought, this is odd, what's going on? One of the early versions, it said don't use, what's the word? When the clients go, it pauses the server because it messes up with things. But that must have been ages ago. Right. How many supplies you got, pup? Right, what I'll do is I'll jump into Chinook and bring some more up then. That'll give me the chance to maybe have a cup of tea as I do it. Right, guys, so we're back on. I will start this thing up. We don't want to go there. Let's go Turkish.
Change your controls while you're in multiplayer doesn't work. When I went out and did it in the other offline, they all worked.
It shouldn't make any difference, Stingy. It's the same set.
Yeah, I know, but it is.
But no, it shouldn't. Your controls are kept in a difference file.
You see, I've just set the shaft button. It's not working.
Did you remember? Did you remember to make sure you said okay, or did you just come out of the thing?
Okay, on the right.
Yeah, it's not going to be the game. To be honest, it's not going to be the game because it just works whatever you set it. There's only the one file. Right, hello and welcome back
It's not working for me.
for some of you.
What, you chaff? You're trying to arm your chaff, yeah?
Yeah, well, I spent half an hour, didn't I? 45 minutes setting all my controls up. None of it worked. So I went out, joined the one what in game, line. It all worked. Trying to set my chaff down, it's still the same. I don't have it.
That just doesn't follow because you've only got one config file.
If you're still on the ground and you are in safe mode, it won't set the chaff for it, I don't think.
I'm in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is everything else working?
No matter what I change, Val, doesn't work.
Yeah, but I mean, you're flying, so what are you flying?
What am I flying?
Well, you just said your controls that you set don't work.
So I went out to multiplayer, set them, there, and then I come back in, they're working. But, two bits I've got, don't work.
But as I said, there's one file, and when you set them, it doesn't save it in different places. The only thing that saves in a different place is going to be the tracks, and they'll save in multiplayer or single player. But your controls go under one folder in save games, and it won't make any alterations to it at all. It makes no difference. Otherwise, if you think about it, somebody who started off in single player would never be able to jump into a multiplayer and make it work. So there's some other issue going on. And one of the things you may also have thought about, or not thought about, when you did your machine, did you put exclusions on your folders again from your virus checker?
I ain't got a virus.
You've got nothing,
No,
even Windows.
it's Defender.
Well, have a look on there. You might find that it's doing things and not allowing changes to files when apps are running or something. Just have a look and then put exclusions on the things that you don't want it to fiddle with, just in case. It's worth a check. Right, guys, so we've started this mission. It's obviously a different time. We're running at 6:45 in the morning. I'm going to jump in a Chinook. I'll go through the startup with that as best as I know. It's another module that isn't finished yet, and it's also got some odd things on, but it will allow you to fly it. There's no hood, which I find difficult, and I'm going to take some supplies up to the base we're currently at because we're short. So we start off by switching the battery on, and then once we've switched the battery on, we're going to move the switch here. I'll try and zoom in a little bit more. It's a little bit dark at the moment, but it'll get lighter. There we go. And we move this down to 5 seconds on run, and then press it to 2 seconds on start. So 1 click, and then 2 seconds on start, and let go. And we should hear something, and then after a few seconds the APU ready light will light up. Unless it should have been 2 seconds on run and 5 seconds on start. There we go. I did do it the right way around. So it's 5 on run and 2 on start. And if we look down, right, we can see something's going on. So now what we need to do is press the APU down. Okay. And then the rest of the screens will come on, as you can see. If we look here, we've got a whole load of caution summaries and some advisories. I'm not sure why they do the advisories now when these are on by default. But as we go through the startup, these will stop. Okay. I will get back into the shark after. Just depends on the time. Okay, so we're going to start off by switching on the crossfeed. We're going to put the aft and forward fuel on for the left-hand engine. We're then going to roll this lever. I'm not sure what it's called, engine condition lever. Okay, we're going to roll this lever down to the first stop, which is here. So we just roll it down with a mouse wheel and it will stop. Okay, we're then going to press and hold the engine start button, which is this one, as it says, and hold it over to engine number 1 until this, which is the engine number 1 indicator there, equals 12. Okay, so what I'll do is press and hold the button, drop down and look at the number, and when it gets to 12 I'm going to let go. So I've let go now, and we're just going to sit and wait, and you should see the engine starting. Don't tell me you're going to want this as well, aren't you, Frick, by the time I've finished. This is another helicopter with dual counter-rotating blades, and you wouldn't want to get that timing wrong. You can see it's getting morning time. And what we're looking for is waiting until the NG equals 63, and there it is. Okay, you'll see most of these caution summaries have disappeared. So now we're going to look up and we're going to do the right hand engine, or engine number 2, and we're going to do aft fuel flow, forward fuel flow, and we're going to bring this lever down till it's on the ground. Okay, so we're going to look down and we'll see.
I might have it in the shopping cart.
I tell you what, once you get going with this game, if it gets you, you'll suddenly turn into a collector and you will have everything, and the reality is you'll fly 4 to 5 things. However, to be honest, the amount of work and how good these modules are, I don't mind giving them some money. Do you know what I mean? The time they've spent and done, even if I'm not necessarily flying it, I have no problem giving some money back. It's one of the reasons as well why when you use Steam get a cut, and I'd rather it go to the developers themselves, if that makes sense, albeit working through Eagle Dynamics. When we first started in DCS, or when I did, the Shark was the only module, and it was a complete game in its own right. So it cost whatever it cost. And when the A10 come out, I had to buy that, and that was a complete game. And the two couldn't fly in the same area, and there was no multiplayer. It was single player, a game in a box for probably 30 odd 40 quid or whatever it was at the time. Can't remember. And eventually they bought out what they called DCS World, which was a multiplayer version. And the amount of work that goes into this stuff, you know, I'm happy to give them the money. I'm not going to sort of pirate anything. Do you know what I mean?
Rig stuff is absolutely mind-blowing. Trying to get
Oh, yeah.
working on a spare screen, haha. Yes, I agree. I don't mind paying these prices for the modules.
Yeah, because sometimes people think they're too expensive, but they just don't think of it in the right way. Yeah, Helios is a bit of a mind blow, to be honest. It really is, and once you get there, it's quite good. I don't use it, but if you're into Sims and building some sort of rig, then it is something that you would find extremely useful. And having touch screens looking like the panels you want is quite amazing, really. I'm not sure if there's any other stuff out for that now. Right, so I haven't done engine number 2. So what we need to do is engine number 2. Okay, and look down there, and when it gets to 12, again we let go. I don't know where I can get supplies from yet, so I'm going to have to find out. So what we're waiting now is for both of these to be 63. Oh right, yeah, I used to race as well many years ago. I used to use Live for Speed for racing, which was so far ahead of its time. Although the graphics weren't great, it was a brilliant game. But then eventually I got sucked more into flying. I used to fly IL-2 and write loads of missions from that, from God the E-Dot. And then I used to teach people, believe it or not, World War II flying. And before the internet got as good as it is. I mean, now it's just brilliant because you can, I mean, streaming live to YouTube at 4K is like, wow. Pushes about 43 to 45 meg out a second, 60 FPS, and it doesn't even drop a frame. It's absolutely brilliant, but it adds a minute delay on the ingestion. I wish you could do that with Twitch as well. Just drinking a cup of tea as I go, by the way. Now that both engines are up and up to speed, we're going to roll these 2 levers down so they're in flight mode, which you'll hear the RPM increase and the rotors will start whizzing round just that little bit more. And I've nearly finished my tea, so sorry for the slurping. It's a really nice thing to fly. When it first come out, it was, oh my god, it was extremely wallowy, and you would be doing things based on something that happened earlier. What I mean by that is the way this moved was 180 degrees to the input that you just put in. Door, darling. Probably need to put some armory sort of anti-air stuff out as well at some point. Right, okay. So now that we've got the engines running on full, we're going to switch on the generators. So there's generator 1 and generator 2. We're going to switch on the backup power. We're going to switch off the cross feed higher than that. And let's have a look at my screens. Oh yeah, down here. I'm not sure why it shows this as a caution summary. If you go down to the screen on the left knee and you hit power, you see egg is already on. So why it's telling me about it, I don't know. It used to be off and you had to switch it on and then this would disappear. But as I said, it's in dev. Right, okay. Did somebody just spawn on top of someone? Oh, was that promotion? Not somebody blowing up? Oh. Well done, Macca. Excellent. May I ask a question? How come you're on here flying with us, not sort of back home, or have they all gone to bed?
I don't know, but I just can't find you pictures.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I like it when we get people from all over the place, especially if the place starts sitting as well, because it means in the future we can have things going 24 hours. Do you know what I mean? So I just wondered. It wasn't a hint. Right, we're going to leave this on auto. This is the cyclic trim, and we're going to move this lever up to both. If you don't do that, this flies horribly, okay? So you utilise that system. Now down here, we're going to arm and bypass the flares. Now there should be a volume knob somewhere, and I'm not. Is that the one? Look, the woman's gone quiet now. I'm not sure. It might be that this is really loud until she speaks. Now, on saying that, there's going to be a few flashy lights and things. As I said, there's no hood at this point. We're going to change this to that. We're going to change this to that. And we're going to put overlay. Okay? And that's as far as my knowledge goes. Okay, so what I've got to find out now
Almost impossible
is where do I find supplies? Let's go here. Let's go here. Logistics. Where's the supplies place back at this base? Do we know?
yeah, it's on the other side of the runway.
Okay.
Can,
How can I smoke it?
Did you find the F-18 just a minute ago?
Right, where's that?
Coke was flying a plane.
No. I'd have to change my joystick, and it's really fiddly to do. That's why you don't see me in the F-18. Anyone know where I am? Let me go back. Let's see where I am. Ah, Razal. Is that where I am? No, yes, I am. Razal, come on. Not yet, because I forgot where I was, so I'm just going to sort it. There's a few changes on this particular mission, by the way. Logistics, mark zone.
Are you rescue for your plane? I'm trying to get you to...
That one. So we should see some smoke somewhere. There it is. It's not far away. Okay, so just take off. Be nice and gentle. It just literally floats up. Okay. Wait, make sure you don't go through the... make sure you don't go through these poles. Okay, 3301 crossing runway to supplies at Razal Kamai. I can see somebody just moving onto the runway. They should be safe. And we'll go down here. Now this thing is really heavy, and I mean really heavy. And the weird thing is when you come down, you have to be really careful. I haven't flown it for a few weeks, but there's a tendency, it's not as bad as it used to be, but just when you thought you were safe, it would VRS and it would just plop out the sky, even if you were really low. Right, so however, my expert helicopter pilot tells me that he thinks that it used to be a little bit too much, but it's changed. I just popped out. Oh, bit heavy, but that'll do. Did you get your things working, Stingy? Your flare? Yeah, I would just try it again. There's something wrong with that. You don't have to go one way or the other way. Right, so let's... I'd be surprised, but you never know. Right, logistics. Zone supplies. What else is there? So if I go warehouse, then when I go to supplies, logistics, I can bring missiles specifically, yes? Or is it zone supplies? I can get 10 of everything, but I don't know who these are for. Do you know what I mean? Does that matter? Yeah, I can't go to that detail. I got 10 of everything. 10 of AG missiles, yeah? Right, yeah, and I can probably put 3, yeah? Right, okay. So they've been positioned near me, which is not great. Because one thing I didn't do. Let's F2 turn round. Oh, there they are. Is it auto load as well still or not? I would know it's not, is it? Yeah, I'll remember, don't worry. I just remembered it. So I've got to open my back. I forgot that it changed. And there's a bit of a delay there. And now I'm going to put those boxes inside. And I'll go to the loading screen. I haven't done this for a while. Let's go back there and do it properly. Is it all cargoes? Surely not. Is it changed and it's all cargoes now instead of the loading screen? Ah, sorry. Well, when I hit F10, expecting to see my ground crew. Oh, there it is. Yes. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish. Oh man, rearm, refuel. Right. So cargo in. 10 of those. Load. 10 of those. I completely forgot. Load. Right, it might only take 2. So let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like it only allows me to take 2, which is a bit of a swizz. Don't think it'll do any more. Load. They can't see them. Ooh. I could do that as well, but I'm not gonna. I wonder if I'm... No, all those cargoes were together, weren't they? So it's not going to do that one. And now this thing is really heavy, right? So I've got to go from here up to Charlie. Okay, we got yeah, MI-28's moving into Charlie. Macca, you got a Megan and SU behind you, and another SU behind that. We also need resupply at Alpha. Right. Okay, so what I'll do is take off, head towards the sea. What angle's this? Sorry about this. Okay, I want to go about 14, 15 degrees or so. And as you can see, we are pointing down there. So let's take off, and now we're going to be as heavy as hell. So we've got to be really careful. Oh, it wants me to pick that cargo up. That was because I did it wrong earlier. If we go this way around, hopefully we're not having to go over the airport again. So that's the right sort of direction. I think it is anyway. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not, is it? I think I'm pointing the wrong way. One day I might actually have a look, see how I'm supposed to navigate with this thing. I don't think that's necessarily pointing what I want. Oh, there's the sea. Okay. The trouble is I can't read the text at all. I need a HUD at some point. So we'll just go up here. I think it's, you see those towers look like chimneys. I think it's up by there we're going anyway. And this doesn't necessarily, where's it say I'm going? Oh yeah, that's about right. We got a thingy? Yeah, we have. Yeah, you had quite a lot going. Did you evade them all? I was going to suggest if you go down over the base we got on the coast, the one we took earlier, but it only got level 1 supplies, needs another 2. So it probably wouldn't have had some of the anti-air, which I think Pup's... Is it Pup on his way or Rick?
Yeah, it's an AI.
Ah, right, yeah, dodge. Anyway, so if anyone is interested, by the way, who wasn't on earlier, I'll be going through the Shark 3 on Wednesday, probably from 2 o'clock UK time. I think we're still on winter time at the moment, we're not on summer time, so that may be... Oh, it's Zulu time, I think. I think we were on Zulu, I never remember. Hopefully the quality's all good. This is Disco Dave over there, if I have a problem with the helicopter. or lose a blade, or it's uneven, he just pulls out his invisible decks and gets on mixing as we shake, rattle and roll, so to speak. I haven't done it for ages, so you won't know what I'm on about unless you fly it and then you see him with his decks. I wonder if more people start using TeamSpeak now that Discord's gone weird.
Discord's had that age verification for a few weeks now. I think it only matters if they're not safe
Right.
work stuff.
The trouble is, every time I try and send somebody something, like sending that to you, you can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't send it to Johnny, who's in America.
It's like, yeah, that's the stuff it's trying to stop is safe work stuff.
What do you mean that's the sort of stuff it's trying to stop? It's just a picture of my legs, my leg and my arm.
It's so sexy that they're just trying to censor you, you know?
Is that what it is? We found a way around it though.
Yeah, it did work, but I don't know.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I tried uploading that file 333 to TeamSpeak and it said it's too big, so I had to do it through Discord.
Yeah, there's always WhatsApp if we have problems. If you've got that.
Gamers Nexus, I think this week did a video on alternatives to Discord.
TeamSpeak. I think the problem is with Discord, other than that, it sort of tried to do absolutely everything in one app instead of doing everything well. It did it all so, do you know what I mean? Websites are for websites and voice apps are for voice apps. That's my view.
All of them pretty damn well.
Google Drive is your friend as well, Wiz.
Yeah,
15 gig are free, so you know.
yeah, you can have shared drives as well, can you? But
Well, you just put it on them and dunk a link with a share, and that's it.
it's true.
It's really nice scenery, this, must admit. Apart from the mountains. The mountains don't... Does anyone know if the mountains in Persian Gulf are as rounded as these, or is this just this game? Because the texturing seems always too rounded, you know what I mean? Which if they're weathered, I would guess that's fine, but I can't imagine it.
Afghan mountains look even worse than this.
What, round?
No, just very badly detailed.
See, Star Citizen does mountains really well. But then again, I suppose if these mountains were as the same quality as some of the other things, it would be a bit of a chugger, wouldn't it? I see Charlie's down to one supply as well.
Yeah, that Highland's obviously mirrored it. It's coming back in as well. It could end up going neutral this round. Not Highland, Havoc. Sorry.
Gonna have to zoom in a little bit.
Thanks for the red Oz judgment.
Hey, Oz.
Lovely people.
Thank you very much.
Well said. Thank you so much for the raid. Oz did meet with you were awesome.
I had to do a tweak of a mission, and download and update and various stuff. How are you today? And welcome the viewers. I've got no mods on, just bear with me. Can I do this without being in game? No, I'm not going to risk it. I've just flown from there, so just bear with me and I'll do a shout out. I need to just give this a bit more. Where's the pad? Oh, a little bit further up. Oh, thanks, Jax. Oh, I didn't know you was on, Jax. How are you, Jax? It's about time you were flying again. You know you're missing out on so much.
Jackson said, "Yay, I'm not
Ah, right. Thank you very much for doing that. Just follow this little road up and drop these supplies off. How was your stream, Oz? I was really pleased when I jumped in. I could hear you explaining stuff to people, and I was thinking, oh, brilliant.
I need to get back on."
You do, matey. Even
We said it was good night.
good. I'm doing the shark on Wednesday from scratch, like I did the Huey from last week. By request, the Huey was, and as I know people want to go into the Apache, it makes sense to do the Huey, the shark, and then I can explain the Apache the following week probably. And I think I'll have to do some proper videos, you know, properly edited and not so talky. Not so long either, because that one was an hour and 47 for a Huey. Although I got a lot over, it's too big for people to sit and watch, I think. Unless you really need to. Right, okay, I can see the pad there, look. So I should be able to drop these off. And I think I have to unload them as well. I can dump the supplies as long as I'm in the ring, can't I, anyway?
It's a new mission. Just ran the first public multiplayer test. Found a heap of bugs I need to fix. Gonna go through the logs now.
Yeah, it's always the same, isn't it? Always the same. Just when you think you've got everything, the proof of the pudding is exposing it.
Jackson said, "Long videos can be alright. If you make chapters, you can skip between."
Oh yeah, no, what I intend doing is having a video, cutting it down with like distinct sections, but having a full version with chapters. So then the choice is, you know, you can watch either. Depends what stage you're at and what you're trying to learn, I think. That's the plan. So it'll be the same video, but just edited different. And I want some illustrations in. And obviously make the audio a little bit better for YouTube. I'm sort of getting into the mood again now, after doing some of the training again. The trouble is you get so used to flying and not going into some of the detail. I try and do it all, but it's not always good to do it when you're in a mission. Right, let's land out. I've just been extremely careful. I've got a heavy load on. I don't want to hit the deck too hard. See, I'm going down and down, and I know what it used to do. It would look like you've got it, and then suddenly it would go doink. Okay, so we've got to open the back doors. And let's pause that there, so we can watch the back doors being opened. We've actually got cargo in there, and I'm surprised it could only do 2 lots of cargo, but hey, might be because of what I did before. Right, so now we can go to here, and we're going to download or kick the cargo out, unload that, and unload that, and say okay. Okay, we got 20 air-to-ground missiles. So now we can lock that up. Now I think this base also needs some general cargo, so I'm not sure whether... Am I right in saying the Apaches can't bring cargo?
No, they can't.
And they can't do pilots either?
They can't do pilots anymore either. They used to be able to capture, didn't they?
So...
And then capture a place and...
Okay, we got SU going in down the bottom. We got an SU-25 coming into the Ras Al Khaimah base. So Macca's just there. So and Platt is in F-16. So just be warned. Okay, so I might go down then and have to pick something up. I'll go and get some supplies then for the base. Hopefully. Oh, it's gone, yeah. It's been shot down. Oh no, it hasn't. It's avoiding, so I need to come back down to this space now. Okay. So now I'm a lot lighter. You can really tell the difference. It's on pause head tracking. See where I am. Am I going that way? I think I should be. C's on the right of me now. It's down there around the rocks. The Mi-8 is really good, yeah. It's a good plane for carrying loads. I haven't flown it myself for ages. It does fly like a buzz. I'm not sure which country you're from, Frick. Are you in you're not English, are you, or are you? I can't remember. But it's like flying a double-decker bus. Yeah. Netherlands, yeah. So you understand what a London double-decker bus is, yeah? Pardon? It depends. Do you want to do anything major in PTU or what? I've got to sort out what's its controls, camels, but I'll do that about 8ish. Oh yeah. We could have a look at Rockbreaker maybe. And we'll just stump up the money. We got enough money between, as I said, Pup and Sting.
We could do the ASD missions and see what we can go from there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you think it'll work?
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we can have a go. That means can anybody who wants to come, it'll be PTU, and also can you make sure you're geared up so when Wiz is in we don't take 5 hours to get going. The other thing when you've got this, if I take my feet off, let's see if this is working. I am not going to wear those shoes like that. Some things I don't mind. Right, so what should happen, let me have a look. When I start to turn, can you see the ball at the bottom there, look? Can you see that? That is automatically adjusting, and it does that up to a certain angle of turn. What was that? Sorry.
I said they was going to wait until 4.7 goes live, so they don't have to redo it all again.
Oh right, yeah, no, that makes sense. But as you said, you can copy your live and then rename it PTU and then update, and that works. As you were saying, if you got space, that is. Right, so I'm going back down to the base, down to here, and I'll pick up supplies for that base. But some of the buildings and that are quite nice. Apart from, you know, you get so used to Caucasus where all the buildings look the same. It's nice to have like different types of buildings, different colours and things. Sorry, Timmy. Just wake Timmy up.
Jackson said, I'm hearing good things about the VR of Star Citizen.
Oh, it's, you will be impressed, yeah. The very first iteration of it was jaw-dropping. For a first iteration, it was very good. And they have actively tweaked. There is a team who wanted to do it, so they were allowed to do it. Wasn't on the sort of exact roadmap as such. But you know what it's like in VR, where you pop a Huey on an aircraft carrier. When you're in a hangar that's large and you see the ships, it is absolutely fantastic, to be honest. It really is quite amazing. Is it perfect? No way. Are there a few issues? Yeah. But for where they are with it, it's very good. And the quality, right, is as good as it is. It's just amazing.
Awesome. Another thing I need to drive.
Oh yeah, definitely, matey.
Bye-bye.
What are you using now? Quest 3 is it, or are you on something else? What are we doing for time? Oh, that's quite good. If anyone ever wants to join us, you can come in. Ah, right, okay. I gave mine away when I bought my new PC. I gave my PC and all the VR and my really good gaming backlit keyboard to the guy that I gave my PC to. What was that? Oh really? Was it good? Was it fun? Did you take any air cover with you? Air support? I think we might need to think about getting... Can we get vehicles in this version as supplies? So maybe we should take some air defences and drop them en route so that you've got somewhere to fly to. And if my flares are working on this? No, they're not. Right, let's have a look. Where's the base? Oh, it's over there. Good job. I noticed we haven't got a Yam, have we? Thought Yam was coming in today. He's usually in F18 or 16. There's one of them. I'm just going to start going down now. Just doesn't want to go down, look. I wonder what my neighbours think when they hear this chit chat going on. Because I've got the window open. I know it's not over loud, but even so. Can anyone remember where the... Oh, maybe that was it over there, look.
Candy Special Excel said, yeah, I don't know. I have wondered that at times.
It does make you wonder. You can't hear the engine noise so much on my end. Because that's turned down a bit so it doesn't swamp me. Oh, that's not good. But all this radio chit chat, as in fixed wing, you know, from the RWR, whatever, that's quite distinct. You right, Cock?
Jackson said, neighbors probably thinks it's a secret military location doing drone attacks for the
This is what I was thinking, like a remote drone, but it wouldn't be much of a step up to do it, would it? If you think about it. Oh, you didn't see that. There's nothing to see here. There is no damage to the back rotor. Oh yeah, that's fine. I got 18 credits, everybody. Can you hear the sarcasm? Did you hear that in the background? The other half. Even Lisa woohooed me in a sarcastic tone. Unfortunately, my helicopter's buggered because a tree, well, a squirrel grabbed hold of it as I was going past.
Jackson said, hey Lisa.
Yeah, but at least I'm sort of landed. I got my credits, that's the main thing. Is it worth having a repair? I don't think I can get over the fence. I can't see what it's done unless I'm a blade missing. Not really sure. We'll have a look, shall we? See if I can get over the fence. Oh yeah, 600 credits, okay. I got 18, yeah, for me. This won't go forwards, by the way. It won't go forwards.
Yeah, that was 600 easy credits, not the 18 harder and credits you got.
Oh yeah, really 18 credits, that was difficult. Right, let me get back into another one. Hopefully. And that way around I can get this load. Right, I won't go through the startup as I did before. I'll just start it up. If anyone's got any questions, please feel free.
Everyone knows into the Hercules now, supplies are actually a thing, and work out if we can do hot drops and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, just have a look at the manual for this version and see what you can do. Should tell you.
But with that amount of planes in the air, you'd be a sitting duck.
Exactly, that's the problem, isn't it? It's always the problem when you're doing helicopter work, unless you've got a lot of cover. But I suspect the reason why there's so many planes is there's so many planes on our side, so they're just countering, aren't they?
Yeah, they're countering the aeroplanes by shooting down the helicopters.
Yeah. As I said, we could probably do with some vehicles, anti-air and stuff spattered around.
Problem with that is every time you restart the server, they get reset, don't they?
Yeah, but some people are dedicated to doing it, and I forgot to put on the APU. There we go.
You in the Apache again?
No, I'm trying to do supplies. Somebody's in the Apache who shushed then. There's quite a lot there that's been taken. You should be fine. So what I'm going to do is go and get supplies for this airbase here. As in airbase supplies. Because I think some of their defences have been shot out. So there's not very much there. Yeah, just stop them taking the base if you can. Okay, that should be 63. The one where there's only one supplies, because I think the heli's come down and battered it a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm there. There's nothing on its way.
X_Wolfie_X said.
Hey, Wolfie.
I'll be just off to post a
Looks like
pattern
there's
with some
AI
classical
drop on
music
the way
in.
to drop
Back
some
in a
lines
jiffy.
in.
Jesus, mate. I like it. That is very good. I understand that. Elise? Somebody's just off to post some classical music, right? And put it in an envelope and said they'll be back in a jiffy. Ooh. Oh, brilliant. I wasn't sure you'd get it.
Yeah, so get it. I'm not that stupid.
Are you?
No.
Okay. Is there any chance I could have a cup of tea then, please? No, if you're in the middle of summer, just wait till you land.
I'm just looking at my inventory and moving stuff over.
Okay. Alright. Oh, you're tooling up?
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
No sniper.
Nope.
And...
There isn't a sniper.
Hang on.
I've got a grenade launcher.
Oh, for God's sake.
What? Sorry, if you're gonna
Lisa's taking a grenade launcher today.
Okay.
No, it's not.
If you want to do it properly, you need to do it properly.
Oh yeah, she won't have any ammo,
I'm not
so
going to
that'll
have
be
some
fine.
little pistol. I need a big gun.
So you need to get yourself
Pulverizer. That's Nix's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today is ASD's, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm a big girl and I need big weapons.
That's what she says. She's a big girl. She's not really a big girl, to be fair. Oh yeah, that's it. But we could do rock. Yeah,
Baker?
rock breaker. We can do today.
Rock Baker.
And there's actually Lisa's sniper. A sniper would be good in rock
You
breaker.
told me not to bring a sniper.
Yeah, it's rock breaker. It's, you know, the little guys on the elevated parts with the lights. She could snipe them out, couldn't she? Pardon?
We've not done Rock Breaker yet. It's a brand new one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I realise we'll do that. I suppose we'll be going in somebody's medical ship.
Jackson said, how about a bazooka, Lizzie?
No, don't, please.
Hello, Jacksie. What did he say?
Something about a chewing gum.
Did he?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Go in the Perseus.
Yeah, we can go in the Perseus.
You could put the nursery into the Perseus, so it'll be a medical Perseus.
We could go into that, yes. I see you can't use the medical bed in Rockbreaker for spawning there. Yeah, what people were doing was spawning when other people were there. Yeah.
X_Wolfie_X said, rebounds for games have right of way.
Yeah, unfortunately, she will kill us all. Right, That's up, that's up, that's up. Nearly all done, I think. Hit that, hit that, hit that. Which one's my heading? I guess to flight plan, but I don't know how to select my flight plan number on this, to be honest. Anyway, let me go and pick something up. I think I'm good. I will smoke where I gotta go again, because I am that bad. Oh look, landscape's just coming. So we want other logistics, mark, more. How do you like it? Where's out? Come on. Got to watch all these planes now. I'll be going over the runway. I think these are AI. Free commit, shall I? Okay, 3301 crossing runway at Ras Al Khaimah. If anyone's there, let me know. Destroy 14 ground targets. I know, I've just seen.
14 ground targets to get the CAS mission, but if you're doing elsewhere, you only have to get one.
Well, how many missiles have you got? Oh, stop your engine. You got enough. 14 ground targets. You want to do supply runs? You can't do anything.
You can't cold start for Chinook yet.
I'm sorry. Well, how did you ever get to fly?
A tick in the box.
I think that tick in the box is going to be disappearing soon.
Hello, Jackseed, by the way.
Oh, can you believe that parking? There's something that I laid earlier. What was that, Elise?
I was saying hello to Jackseed.
No, I'll press the button for you, shall I?
Yeah. Hello, Jackseed.
There you go. It's not in channel.
I am good, thank you. How are you?
Jackseed wants to... oh, we don't want that, do we? Jackseed wants to try the VR in the Dudo.
Oh, good.
Thanks. Thanks for me too, Cock. Oh, he's replied to you, Luke. He said, "Can you shut up? I'm trying to listen to Mel's stream." Says, look, you can read it. We don't want warehouse. We want previous. We want zone supplies. Wow, there's a lot there. Let's go for 3. Let's see if I can carry 3 of those. They are really heavy.
Yeah.
What do I need? Load. Oh look, the missiles are there as well now. That's good. Oh my god, look how heavy these are. I can't carry all of those. 7,000. Let me try carrying that. The game's crashed. Like that. And I'm gonna bring these missiles. It's about £9,000. I'm not sure what the limit is. See you, Rick. Let's drop the fuel down a little bit just to offset the weight. How much was that? Let's have a look. Actually, we've still got room, haven't we? There's no way I can take £3,000 though. Let's call it there. So those should be in there, look. And then I'll have to come back for another run of supplies, and then I think I might call it a day then. Ooh, did you see? You watch this. It's gonna fly like a brick. Right, let's get rid of that then. Boink. And go back into the quiet zone. Right, let me try the controls. I need to check something. Okay, where's... okay. Right, okay, I thought so. So I could trim it with that. There's no trim on off as such. Right, okay. Let's see if we can get these up and replenish this space without dying. So we've got the fence just behind us, I think. And I need to head to 19. Now what I can't tell is which is the one I want. Is it this one? No, 25 degrees. That's probably the way I want to go actually, but I'll go left. Yeah, this is heavy. Pull that back. And then I'm going up past those hills there. We can see the towers in the distance. Can you see those on Twitch? I don't think you can you? Can you see these towers over here on Twitch where my cursor is? Should be able to see them on YouTube, but not Twitch. Because of the compression, I think it's compressing the 4K into 1080p. I can do a 2K stream, but the way that Twitch does it is awful. And it takes too much, I think. Make sure the air is clear there. Right, let's get up to a bit of speed and then trim this. Let's put my nose down more. See how high that's going. My nose is still too high. Yeah, the nose is still too high. I can't get it down. This trimmer thing seems to... I wonder if I got it backwards. I don't think so. Maybe. Look, see the way it's putting the nose up? Oh, I've lost it. Oh no. So much for the trimmer. That was my fault. Yeah. Well. No, I was trying to trim it and it wasn't having it. And it went up high. And when I was trying to see why it's going high, it went, you know, I've had enough of this, I'm off. You know, I even managed to pick up the missiles that I didn't pick up before. I was a bit heavy, but this is definitely going to be my last run because I need to have a bit of a break. Right, that's 1, 2. Let me just wait a second or two. There we go. Right, remember to put that on this time. Get started. Oh. Won't take long. It's quite a quick start up. As I said, there's a lot not on here. Did I miss that then? Yeah, it's good. Let me just check these buttons. It's supposed to be up is down, back is up. Yeah, right is right. So trim hat. To move my nose down should be up, which is fine. But I moved my nose down and down and down, and it looked like it was going up. Maybe I'll just have to fly it by hand then. Right, do the second engine.
Jackson said, that ding-dong sound makes me think I'm about to hear this is your captain speaking.
It is very much, isn't it? It's either Avon calling, if you remember that, or, yeah, this is your captain. Oh, I can't do it right, hang on, I haven't got enough croak at the moment. We'll be flying. No, I can't do it. I tried. I'm thinking of the Quagmire variation in Family Guy. You know which I mean, don't you?
That's a bomb.
Stand up a bit. Oh man, sometimes you shouldn't wear shorts and fly. I do have a tendency to ride up a little bit. Okay, that's good. APU's already on. The battery can go off. That can go off. This can go on. That can go off. Oh, yeah, that's right. That closes. Excuse me. Right, we'll be going again in a minute. Power that's on. Put this on. Turn this up. Oh, too far. Jesus. Sorry about that. Do you get the impression that there's a few things going on? Pup, do you remember how to do the waypoint in the Chinook or not? Can't see. Is there a thing that allows me to... Just looking for something. Is it mod? No. I'm looking for something to pop up like a rocket to allow me to change the waypoint direction. If anyone does know, give me a shout, because I don't know what it is. Oh well. I might have to go without. I need to be a little bit more careful when I take off next time. Okay, 3301 crossing runway at Ras Malai. If anyone's taking off. No, we're good. And it's round here, look, so there's my 2 crates. Yep. So this is the area. I just need to come down. For God's sake. No, I've lost that. Oh, bit of a heavy landing. Thought I completely lost it then. Nearly did. Right, okay, let's try again. Logistics. Zone supplies. Okay. 3,500. We'll do 1. And I'll take some more missiles for them. So, other logistics warehouse. Who's just come back in? We should see. Not sure.
Somebody's computer crashed in it and then couldn't get back in, so
Ah. Okay, we've got a few things taken off by the looks of it, and someone's got a cold. Just the messages coming up. They're coming from Kasab, which is, I think, is that where you guys are?
I know I'm over here. I don't know if there's anyone else.
Yeah, you got planes and choppers taking off. Right, where are we going? That's 357, so down there and to the right, okay. And this time I'm not going to gob it, he says.
It's like
I'll just stay nice and low, I won't trim it by hand. I'll just go and deliver these, and then I think I'll be winding up then, otherwise I won't be able to play. And feel my feet tingling, which means that I need to stop at some point. I did manage when I streamed. When was that? Last week, was it? I know I streamed one day for like 7 hours 53, which I haven't done for a long time, and I was absolutely fine. But a lot of that I could keep my feet on at footrest, rather than having them down where they are now, like they're on pedals. Which is why sometimes I try and get someone else to do the flying, and I'll be a co-pilot or something, or a passenger. This thing can outrun an Apache, by the way. No problem at all. Anyone got any questions about DCS or Star Citizen? Please feel free. I think there's a sale on at the moment. Spring sale. I know we've only just had the lunar sale and the winter sale, but hey, who's going to complain? Am I right? Spring sale on at the moment. Yeah. If you are interested in helicopters, definitely buy the Huey as a good starting point for the for flying helicopters. There's something that made me smile today, where somebody was saying, a pilot friend had said, and some of you may have seen the video, but there's just a comment to it where it says a pilot friend have said, you don't fly helicopters, you just try and make them not kill you. And as I said, a pilot friend of mine, a commercial pilot, said they called swirly whirly death machines when they're learning. Yeah, you off? Oh, was it you who crashed? That sounds as though it's like your account is still tied to either the server or through the account register, maybe. So it thinks you're already in. Perhaps. Seems a bit odd. Did anyone else get kicked out? Not me, Jack. Is that what you're saying? Is that all there's in? I was going to say, you're going to have a rest, are you, to get ready for later? We'll probably already be on, messing around. But everyone will stand to attention when you turn up, don't worry. See you, pup. Oh, it wasn't you? Who was it? Was it Macca? All right, Macca. Cheers. I'm sorry, matey. Cheers. It was your Australian accent sounded a little bit Swedish. Hey, hello. How are you? If you got any questions, please ask. I'm not going to be on much longer. I want to go and drop these off. Yeah, cheers, Macca. I thought it was pup going off, and as I said, it was your Australian accent sounded like Swedish for a second there. I do apologise. I know what an insult it'll be, but yeah, thanks for jumping in, matey. Yes, it is the CH-47, and I just gobbed one. I haven't flown it for a couple of weeks, and I am just flying to try and drop something off, but I think I had too much weight. Although it didn't say I'd got too much weight. Go with the sweets. And nice with potato, apparently, although I haven't had something like that for donkey's years. I should have known better, pup, that you weren't going off yet. You just go from one game to another with a bit of food sometimes in between. Oh no, I wasn't overweight. I'd got a lot of weight. It could do it, but I was having a problem with the trimmer more than anything. And the trimmer seemed to be trimming the opposite way, even though it's set up properly. And the parsnips. And the parsnips. The parsnips, I can eat parsnips all day if they're roasted and they're done properly. I can just eat them. Swedes, I used to have when I was little, Swede and potato. Yeah, parsnips. And sprouts, I love sprouts, providing they're steamed and they've got a bit of crunch to them. Exactly, you can do those, or you can you dip them in brown sugar.
Whistleberries, you mean?
Whistleberries. Is that what they're called when they've been cooked? I like roasted vegetables. Sometimes I have with cheese. I don't cut anything or have to peel it. I get a couple of bags of prepped vegetables and just stick them in the steamer, and some black pepper. But then I'm weird like that, I guess. How was your garage today?
Whistleberries for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah. Oh, those runs, whistleberries.
And delivery is pretty nice. Drop and return love.
Nice. Yeah, it's quite good. So this is just a bit of a relaxation. I was flying other helicopters earlier. There's too many planes for me to fly planes, because the one I'd fly would be the A10. I need to adjust this, and I need to pull that up, and I need to do that. No, I can't see anything. Still, it was a good idea. Let me see if I can do that again.
Kev said, all good. Mo done. I don't miss it, to be honest.
You don't? Oh, shit.
Labour underscore said, agreed, fly pretty often MIH, but CH-47 look more modern.
It's a lot more modern, but it's nowhere near finished. The Mi8 is a complete module. This has still got a lot of work to do. So it flies, and it does what you want it to, but there's no hood. There's loads of stuff missing. But you can load things in through the... Where am I now? Have I gone too far? I don't think so. You can load things in through the... I can't see myself. I'm up there, aren't I? Through the menu.
Agreed.
But it does its job, and it'll only get better. See a Stinger? It will only get better, which is the key thing. It flies quite nicely at the moment. They have tweaked it a little bit so it doesn't catch you out quite so much. I can't tell if I've gone too far. I think it's up there. Oh shit, wrong button. It's that one. I need to pull this down. There I am. I've overflown. Shit. Okay, I've overflown my target, and I've got an Mi-24 up my ass. It's a hind. I don't think I'm going to be able to drop this load. I thought I'd gone a little bit far. Not too far. There's some air-to-airs over there, so maybe they will have a go. Is this where I should be? Just over this bit of water. Maybe they'll have a go at trying to take this out. Just over this side. Yep. If I can pull him into the area, maybe they'll have a go. Some sort of sand down here. Gonna have to get down fast. I think unloading is going to be quick. Get this cargo out. So, let's see what happens now. Come on, get everything going. Yeah, I look so. There we go. Phew. That was good. I raced it and seemed to win. So now we've got 2 of 3. We need something else. But you can see we've just got stingers and various things. And unfortunately, I haven't got time. Who we got left on the mission at the moment? Is it Platty? Yeah, Platty's on. I literally just about managed to drop that load off. So this is Platty. I haven't got my camera controller on at the moment, I'm afraid, so I have to make do with keys. There's a couple of things coming over to him, look. Oh, wrong person. He's shot out. Follow his weapon. There's the plane. I think he's got that. Nice Platty. It's got another one now. What's he gonna do? There it is. He's legging it round there, isn't he? Nice Platty, unless that's, yeah, that's him down. See what I mean about the lighting, it's just really good. Depth of colour is gorgeous. Sun's coming in from over this side. Bring it round a bit. I can't move the camera over at the moment, unfortunately. What's he say on the side? Do you know what you're doing with that? It's what he always says to me when he comes in. What else we got up? That's quite good now. That's fairly clear. There's a helicopter over there. This needs another supply. This one is an AI, I think. Oh, I don't want that. This one, I think it's an AI. Why is it not switching to it? That is going up. I don't know why it's putting a target on. Anyway, so what we've done today is, have we taken that? No, I think everyone's been killed off. Right, okay, so we'll be jumping out, or I'll be jumping off and passing you over, and then we'll be back on this next week, and hopefully we'll be pushing this one again and then clear this island. I updated the mission today. There's a few changes in it, so there's things we can and can't do that we might have been able to before, and then we can start pushing over this way, I believe. Right, thank you for watching as before.
Catch you later.
Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow, Star Citizen, although I'll be playing tonight. If anyone wants to join in, you're welcome. Those on YouTube, thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll be streaming the Shark 3 from scratch from about 2 PM on